The Point Defiance Zoo Baby Muskox has a name. Free sandbags and supplies are now ready, and Green Tacoma is your community connection. These stories and more on Tacoma Report. Hi, I'm Laura Proctor. Angie Foster will be back on our next episode. The Hilltop Tacoma Link extension opened to passengers on September 16th. The extension more than doubles the length of the T-line and added 7 new stations connecting downtown to the stadium and Hilltop neighborhoods. Stacey Ellifrit has more.
The community came together to celebrate the opening of the Hilltop Tacoma Link extension of the T-line, which provides increased connectivity to major medical institutions, Wright Park, and regional transit at the Tacoma Dome.
The ribbon cutting event was a great day at the Tacoma Urban Performing Arts Center, right across from our Hilltop District Station. We had a lot of good turnout, and local luminaries spoke, including members of our federal delegation and local elected officials.
We are always fighting to make investments because these investments connect communities, and you are the best example in America of how well that is working out for us.
This isn't just talking about equity. This is about walking out what equity really looks like. When we make investments in historically marginalized communities who have been waiting so long for this opportunity, and today we deliver that promise.
Yeah, I would like to thank the residents and the businesses of the alignment for their patience while we built this project, and we're thrilled to have it open for the public.
Trains run every 12 minutes during peak times, including Saturdays, and every 20 minutes on nights and Sundays.
Service hours are going to be about the same as they are today, until 10 p.m. at night on Monday through Saturday, and 9 p.m. on Sundays. It opens a little later on Sunday morning, like 10 a.m.
With trains traveling in the area at regular intervals, Sound Transit would like to remind drivers and pedestrians to stay safe around trains and tracks.
Our mantra is sort of use crosswalks, not shortcuts, because that's the safest place to cross. We've installed the infrastructure to make it safe with the pedestrian signalization, markers, lights, all the things that you need to cross the track safely, and look for trains both ways.
One thing to know before your next trip is that there's a fare to ride the T-line, but riders can take the easy route and get an ORCA card.
It's $2 for adults, $4 for a day pass. The easiest way to pay is to get an ORCA card. Pierce Transit also accepts ORCA cards, and so you get a discount if you use transfers. And ORCA cards are available at vending machines at the stations. As part of the institution of fares on the T-line, we're conducting a pretty extensive outreach program for something called ORCA Lift, which is a income qualified discounted fare. Pierce Transit just also recently adopted ORCA Lift, so it's seamless across the area.
The project took over 4 years to build with a cost of $283 million. Funding came from a partnership among Sound Transit, City of Tacoma, Federal Transit Administration, and other grant sources.
This project has taken a while. There have been challenges, of course, I'll be the first to admit it, but it's coming together now. It looks good. It's going to be a real benefit in weaving Tacoma together, both as a city and within the region.
For Tacoma Report, I'm Stacey Ellifrit.
Paying for a ride on the T-line is easy with an ORCA card. To learn more about this and check out a T-line schedule, visit the Sound Transit site. The Children's Advocacy Center of Pierce County will host a drive-through gun give-back event at Cheney Stadium on Saturday, October 7th, between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. Community members are invited to turn in any unwanted firearms, no questions asked. According to the Centers for Disease Control, gun violence is the leading cause of death for children in America. The Children's Advocacy Center says reducing the number of unwanted firearms in our community with gun give-back events is a crucial step in reducing the risk of children experiencing gun-related tragedies. Event sponsors include the City of Tacoma, the Tacoma Police Department, and Mary Bridge Children's Hospital. Visit piercecac.org for more information. Residents preparing for fall and winter gardening should note that TAGRO is switching to their winter hours. Starting October 1st and extending through the end of February, TAGRO will be open from 8 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. and will be closed on weekends and holidays. For more information, including a list of locations for home users to purchase TAGRO potting soil, visit their website. This rainy season, the city's Public Works and Environmental Services departments provide free sandbag supplies to the public for personal use. While supplies last, community members can come to one of two locations to shovel and load sandbags. Both locations are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. through March of next year. The two locations include the Tacoma asphalt plant at 3010 Center Street and the TAGRO facility at 2301 Cleveland Way, Gate 6. For more information, visit the city's inclement weather page. Tacoma is going green. We've got the story coming up. Disasters can happen anytime, with older adults facing greater risks, especially if they live alone, are low income, have a disability, or live in rural areas. Tacoma Public Utilities wants you to be prepared by following these 3 steps. Assess your needs, make a plan, and set up a support network. Assess and understand how these needs affect your safety. Make plans on how you'll communicate, store, or access your medications, get food and water, and essentials for you and your pets or service animals. Finally, build a support network of family and neighbors that can help before, during, and after a disaster. And make sure someone in your personal network has a key to your home and know where you keep your emergency supplies. You can also get more information by visiting ready.gov. A disaster or emergency can happen anytime, so it's always a great idea to be prepared. Tacoma's parks and open spaces need your help. Join hundreds of volunteers this fall as they work to keep Tacoma green. Stacey Ellifrit has more on how keeping these spaces healthy is a community effort.
Come connect with nature on Saturday, October 14th from 9 a.m. to noon for Green Tacoma Day, where participants can volunteer at one of 12 different event sites around the city.
Green Tacoma Day is also Tacoma's Arbor Day, where we celebrate by planting, growing, and caring for our trees here in Tacoma.
As part of the event, volunteers will plant trees and shrubs, remove invasive weeds, and more. Signing up to volunteer is easy.
People can find a local event in Tacoma like tree planting, weed and litter removal, and more by going to greentacomaday.org. No experiences necessary. We'll teach you everything you need to know the day of.
Green Tacoma Day is also a celebration of Tacoma's Arbor Day, which is observed by planting, growing, and caring for trees here in Tacoma.
We're here in the South End, and it's a neighborhood with lower tree canopy coverage than the average of the city. And one of the reasons that trees are important here is that it can bring shade and cooling to the neighborhood.
In addition to habitat restoration, Green Tacoma Day will also host several events that focus on the city's urban forest.
For Green Tacoma Day, there will be people here right behind the Fred Meyer in the South End, and they'll be planting understory plants in amongst all these wood chips to make sure we have a thriving thriving ecosystem here where there used to be just a gravel lot.
A full listing of locations and the duties for each site can be found at greentacomaday.org. For Tacoma Report, I'm Stacey Ellifrit.
This event is an opportunity to connect with other like-minded community members looking to spruce up local green spaces. To sign up for Green Tacoma Day on October 14th, visit the city's website. The National Association of Clean Water Agencies recently recognized the Environmental Services Department's stormwater and wastewater utilities with a Platinum Award for Excellence in Management. This award celebrates its member partners that demonstrate an exemplary commitment to the sustainable and successful management of their utilities.
We believe we're a leader in the field when it comes to adopting best practices for utility management, but we might be a little bit biased. So this national recognition shows that our instincts are true. Of over 350 NACWA member agencies, Environmental Services was only one of 3 to get this National Platinum Award. Many utilities across the country look to us here in Tacoma as an example and for advice.
The city's Environmental Services Department believes that healthy neighborhoods and a thriving Puget Sound equal a better Tacoma for all. This award, along with other recent national recognitions, supports this belief and is also a way to recognize the outstanding work of employees at all levels of the organization. Fall is here, and with it comes plenty of things to do at Metro Parks Tacoma. Teens and middle schoolers all have a chance for late night out on various times on Fridays. Check the website for the one closest to your student. Drop-in hikes are Saturdays at 9 a.m. with a park guide providing tours through Point Defiance Park's Inner Loop Trail. And if you're looking to get a little dirty, work parties are held the first and third Fridays of the month, 9 a.m. to noon at the Tacoma Nature Center. For more around-the-town events, check out Metro Parks Tacoma website. That wraps up this edition of Tacoma Report. A great way to find out about the services the City of Tacoma has to offer is by going to cityoftacoma.org. We have a cute surprise. The new baby Muskox, born just a couple weeks ago, has a name and a lot of energy. Willow is zooming all over her compound, exploring, playing, and having fun. For Tacoma Report, I'm Laura Proctor. See you next time.